Hey there, sign of Capricorn. This is Kim here to do next 3-day outlook for you. Okay. I will pull 2 cards from the tarot for each day. We'll do day 1, day 2, day 3. I just saw the 10 of Pentacles. Just throw that in there. And then I'll do 2 from the 108 deck also for day 1, day 2, day 3. And then if that's all you need, okay, if you want to stick around for some clarification, I will do that also. Thank you so much for being here and contributing your energy. Let's see. Whoa. Let's see. Opening up to your spirit team, your spirit guides, and your angels for these messages. May they be for your Most High and help you. Journey of the Sacred Bee. We have day 1, day 2, and day 3. On the bottom, the Tower. Wow, that's big. Those are big changes. Very big. Sometimes it's about what's going on outside of ourselves, too. Sometimes it's about the things that we don't necessarily have control over that just happen. And other times it's relating specifically, personally to ourselves, and ourselves completely changing and transforming. It is a reflection, right? So transform in a major way on the inside. It may have been 5 years ago, but the Tower might be bringing in the outside beneficial changes that you're wanting to see. Just getting a message of timing. It's time. Okay, so from the 108 deck, let's see what we have. Let's do 2 for day 1, 2 for day 2, and 2 for day 3. What's on the bottom of this deck? The Bodybuilder card. Okay, about strength, influence, domination even. It is a good card that says push forward, have discipline at this time because you owe it to yourself and your effort is going to pay off. It will. Power. 5 of discs, justice energy. Whoa. The No card and the Black Widow card. Whoa. 3, 4, 5. Who is this and what is this and why is this? Goodness. Oh, man. I feel like clarifying right now. There's a person you have to pull up the energy, your energy, you have to protect yourself from and pull up your energy. If this Black Widow isn't a person, then it's talking about the trap of lack and of fear, and more so fear, which this card has to do with feeling a worry, a fear of not having enough, a fear of lack in some area of our lives. And I'm going to say that it is a web of control. It's fear. And so somehow we have to figure out how to protect ourselves, pulling up our energy from either this, it could be a person because the Justice card can be contracts, partnerships, relationships. It can be talking about legalities here. The No card is not allowing this energy to come in, not allowing it to settle into your body as a truth. That's like your challenge. Okay. Oh, and by the way that I do this is day 1 starts on the day that you view it. So that would be your start to day 1. Day 2. God, Capricorn, what is going on? What is going on? Ooh. 10 of Swords. It's an ending. And the 7 of Cups. Ooh. There's confusion here, confusion among different types of choices. It does say seduction on the card. You know, it's like the spell of 7 of Cups. Choose wisely, because not all of the cups we can see. There's a big, look, I hope what this means for you, and because we are doing a 1, 2, 3, then I hope that this actually is the progression of you putting an end to the constant worry and, in a sense, having our thoughts betray ourselves. And being open to the fact that this card can also mean having many options. So you might want to stay for the clarification. I'm just saying. Yeah, Sapphire and the Repairman. Okay. And it's a 16, which is the number of the Tower card, which is on the bottom. Okay, the Sapphire is mental force, spiritual insight, hope and faith. It's also power and strength. Power and strength are the first 2 words here on the bottom of this deck. The Repairman is that saying that something in your life where you felt like, I don't know if I'm going to come out of this. Like, that's the feeling of the 10 of Swords. It's painful what we are, but it's a completion of that, of a cycle, but it was painful. So whatever this is, it's like soul restoration. It is body upgrades, life upgrades, partner, marriage relationship, contracts, upgrades. It means that things are going to get better. And then on the bottom of this Sapphire, I'm being called to tell you, it says holy and divine favor here. There's something here that was for a cause, and I'm not exactly sure what that is. So let me see, you may want to stay for clarification. It just depends on if you have time. The Ace of Pentacles and the 2 of Wands for day 3. Thank goodness, because this is good. It's like, oh, sweet relief comes in. Sweet relief. The Ace of Pentacle is a pathway that when you walk on this pathway or decide to take a new opportunity here, especially in the realm of finances and security, protection, how you protect yourself, how your life is protected, then going down this path is something you may want to accept. So it is an offer here. And I do have the 2 of Wands saying that you are, it says dominion. You know what's interesting about that card there saying dominion on the bottom is that the underlying energy here from the 108 deck says domination, which is just it's adding a little bit more to that word, right? So you're in alignment for some domination. You're going to get what you have planned. If you plan on, hey, there's going to be a new opportunity and I'm going to leave some of this harsh stuff behind, then that's what's coming. And I think that there's a huge shakeup here these couple of days that you're dealing with. Know that there are definitely a couple paths that are being opened, if not more, because of those 7 of Cups too. Know that that's coming and it is going to be all right, and that you are in alignment. Keep your focus at this time. The 7 of Cups can be when, especially with the 10 of Swords, like if you're coming to a painful ending of a completion where, yes, this might be even, there might be some relief about this completion, but the 7 of Cups can be when we reach out for escapism or vices. And it can be in those really hard times in life where, it's like a human thing to do sometimes, right? But they're saying that there's an opportunity that is so close that is for your highest good and your alignment, to just be careful with that. That's all. And there's no judgment on spirit side, obviously, for whatever you decide to choose. Okay. I have the 8 card with the grapes, which is wealth, abundance, prosperity, enjoying the fruits of your labor. And then block change, barriers, challenges, time to regroup. It was okay. They're saying with the roadblock that there was a temporary step, maybe a couple steps back that we've experienced. and obstacles to this, but that this is that opportunity that's coming in that will lead you to this abundance or wealth that you seek, stability, protection that you seek for yourself, maybe for your family. It is really important to maintain a clear mind with that Sapphire card, because it is a gift, and like of wise discernment, it is a gift from the Creator is how I look at it. But so using it wisely, I think, is what they're saying. And now it's going to be time to clarify, because yours is, wow. I want to use this, or do I want to use a big? I think I'm going to use my this gold deck that I have for you. And maybe I could bring in the energy of golden opportunities for you with this deck. Whoa. The 10 of Swords also can be a rebirth in your life. And so, ooh, just heard a siren, can be a rebirth in your life in some area too. So tell me about the Black Widow card. Betrayal, warning, toxic situation or relationship, web of control. Tell me about that. Okay. Oh, yeah. Devil in the reverse. Right? The devil energy in the reverse. So if there was some sort of trap or toxic person or something like that, I feel like these are the energies that you're using for your advantage. The Four of Swords, which is taking a time out from this. It is definitely resting. I see the drawbridge here in this card, in the energy of it. Of like, you need some time away from this energy. Even if it's, I'm feeling like, even if it's in the same house, then maybe a different room. If it's in a work situation, then maybe do your best to stay busy all the time and not be around some sort of really toxic energy. You're going in a direction that leads you onto a different path with the Eight of Cups. And I think you take a lot of time and consideration to decide, am I going on this path or not? You do. You go towards your Nine of Cups, which is complete satisfaction and happiness. But what's getting you there is first having to emotionally disconnect from something that is very overdone at this point. Very not happy. Very sometimes even overconsumption, like leaving that type of lifestyle behind, beating your demons, your vices, your whatever it was that was keeping you trapped or attached, leaving that behind, going in a different direction. So you're beating the devil energy if we're going to look at it as this is something for you to use your sword in the justice about. Because there could be something here that makes us cloudy or confused, and it could have hurt us or betrayed. If it was ourselves, we could have felt like I was making choices that betrayed myself for a very long time. If it's somebody else, then it can be, I wasn't seeing clearly. There was some sort of tie or hold that someone had over you. I don't know, but it's conquering it. No, wow, you hold the truth. So you really do hold the sword here. This truth, ultimate truth, with the Ace of Swords and the Emperor. You're really standing in your power. And when it's time to use that sword, the Emperor will have a victory. So the Emperor chooses battles very wisely. And the goal with this is like, don't make the battle be against yourself. That's what Spirit's really saying. If there has to be a battle to fight in, at least don't turn on yourself. Don't let it be you. because there's some big strategic moves. I wonder how we could get you to see those cards better. I know when they're on the table, they don't show up very well. Sorry about that. That's why I usually don't use them. But whatever strategy, you will have a victory, and it feels like you will be bossing up. I also see the help of a very powerful friend, somebody who's very like an influential person, somebody that could really help you. They hold some authority here, big authority. But this is you being the author of your own authority, right? Tell me about the new opportunity and the roadblock card, so I can know what is the roadblock card about with this in regards to the new opportunity or wealth. The Nine of Cups. It is about Four of Cups on the bottom. So, and then the Nine of Cups is saying it's about you taking that step on the path of the Eight of Cups, away from something or someone, because you know that there's a better direction for your complete satisfaction and happiness. You know that your Nine of Cups exists. And so it's like, let's push through, because now you're getting clarity and the information of what was getting in the way. You're getting, and you know, when we have the Four of Cups, oh, look at that, Nine of Pentacles, and the, geez, that's a good lineup there. When we have these feelings of disappointment or lack of enjoyment, almost complete apathy for what's going on, we have to make sure that we lift our head up and understand that those feelings are telling us it might be time to move in a different direction. And if we don't hold our head up, then maybe we won't see that there's even an opportunity coming to us for us to be able to do that. Okay, so I see a lot of movement here with the Knight of Wands. Could be making a decision to accept an offer or an opportunity that leads to travel, movement, and it's also in alignment with passion and purpose. If it's a person, they feel this way about you. It's not just specifically a love reading, but some could look at the Knight of Wands as like a twin flame card. I do have 9-9, so there is clarity here about what is the ending of a chapter, so that ultimately you get your harvest. You know, the Nine of Pentacles is a financial gain. It's a windfall. It's success for your efforts. It's mastery here, all because you decided not to give up on yourself. You decided to push forward, and it pays off. Some of you all, the Nine of Pentacle could be actually a win. It doesn't always have to be just for if your effort is buying a lottery ticket, it might be because of that, or some type of win. A legal win for some with justice here. An inheritance maybe, but this is something that's big. I'm going to close out with an angel number and the White Light Oracle. Turned out to be a good reading, right, by the way. So yeah, for those of you that stayed, I'm glad you did, because it did turn out to be something really good. Oh, I'll take those two. I have 17 and 34. All right, so 17 says 528 Hertz Mandala of the Heart, number 17. Sometimes aspects of our life fall apart or don't go to plan. It's so that they can come back together in a beautiful new way. Trust in the goodness, in the inevitable blessing of your destiny falling into place. Do not trust your fears. Put your faith in the love of your heart. A heartfelt wish is soon going to manifest. Aw. Okay, and then 34. Your heart knows how to let go so that you can find peace. It is time for you to experience spiritual closure. A beautiful new reality is opening up for you, and entering it requires you release your attachment to the past. If you have been inwardly preparing here, it's for your powerful rebirth, which is that right there on day 2. And this can be birthing is uncomfortable, right? So is a rebirth. Entering it requires you release your attachment to the past. You have been inwardly preparing for a powerful rebirth, and now is the time to trust in what is meant for you and to move towards it with an open, trusting heart and peaceful mind. So that heartfelt wish, it's this opportunity. It's this pathway. And I feel you already know. You already know what the roadblock was. Some of you all, that tower represents things going on in the outside world that, yeah, we sometimes don't feel like we have much control of. But remember, everybody's awareness and consciousness is changing right now majorly. And don't you think that's going to have a crazy effect on everything in the world, because it's the mirror. Nice, 99. So until that all gets... I don't want to say completed, but to a certain level, then we'll see some changes. I feel like these are all about individual changes. It is a collective dream, but I feel like, okay, I'm getting into a lot of stupid stuff now for you all, but you get what I'm saying. Like, it's that change that starts with you. All right, so 1111 says, the universe is arranging people and experiences on your path to help you succeed and helping you wake up to who you truly are. I'm awakening. And 99 says, it's time to get to work on the realization of your soul's mission in life. You have a higher purpose in this life that is yours and only yours to fulfill. Unleash your true power. I'm courageous. 99. And that's what I got for you. I'm sending you love and light. Thanks for joining me. Bye.